Coming out with it, it's Jordan. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. So USC's offense will start this game off with the football. And what a performance, an aerial show from this guy in the last game, and he has to have a ton of confidence coming into this one, David.
Yeah, it was a great week, and watching that tape before this game, like you could tell, man, he was seeing it quick, the ball was coming out, just touchdowns at will, a really nice day, and I think, Jesse, you take that and you start to build on it for this offense and really continue to trust him to make plays through the air.
Yeah, that's a good point. I think he really earned his offensive coordinator's trust after that performance, so I'm anticipating the playbook to expand a little bit in this game, maybe see some new schemes in the passing game just based on what this guy was able to do the last time he took the field.
Off from the shotgun. And they didn't get it forward an inch. Defense wins the battle up front. They've got them pinned deep in their own end, and this crowd trying to help keep them there. What a job up front, and he'll lose a yard on that one. And the Trojans will punt it away on 4th down. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. First one of the day is off. He was called on 3 times in that victory last week. And the punt team able to smack him to the ground. So Clemson's offense will try to get something started with their first possession. And you've got to believe this defense has put in extra time to try to slow down this tight end, David. But the question, can they even stop it?
It's one thing to watch it. It's another thing to stop it. And just impressed with the way they move him around. They use him. Sometimes he blocks. Sometimes he's a wide receiver. You're like,
wide open spaces. Offense on the move. A big play there. Gets it to the 30.
Inside.
Really nice run there. This guy's so exciting to watch when he's out in the open field. Kind of reminds me of old Clemson greats like C.J. Spiller and Travis Etienne. When they got into the second level, you just held your breath because you thought there was a chance they could break it off for a touchdown. This guy has that same dynamic playmaking ability.
Gun. Option is set to option is set to empty base. Douglas Landstick.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Looking to throw, it's Klubnik. Gets it out quickly. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. The Tigers come to the line with a new set of downs. From the red zone, looking for a man. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24. A big play for the defense with the first down sack. Now, advantage D as the offense comes up on 2nd down. He is lucky to get that one back, and the last thing you want is to turn it over on your opening drive.
Yeah, nice coverage, and you'd like to snag that interception, but there's always a reason why these thoroughbred athletes play defense. It's usually because of their lack of hands that you just saw.
And the Tigers are way behind the sticks on this 3rd and forever. From the gun, wants to pass. Got it in the middle, it's Adams. And he gets it down to the 4-yard line before he's finally stopped. A terrific run after the catch. The Tigers trying to cash it in on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches. Now the offense tries to punch it in on 2nd and goal. Power ahead. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
This has been really good for the defense, too. It's kind of a bend-don't-break mentality, right? Really bowing up with your backs against the wall. If you can win this next 3rd down, try to force the opponent into a field goal. That's a win if you're on defense.
And it's a good job by this defense, man. You drop back, you play really smart, play sound. Understand, there's not a lot of field to cover, and they couldn't fit the ball in a window. Good pass defense.
And this guy has been a machine all season long. He is absolutely automatic. You know you're getting 3 points when this guy jogs on the field.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. This Trojan offense is ready to go back to work. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. Use the play fake, now to throw. And the Heat gets there, and they get it down at the 14-yard line. Listen to this crowd just shaking the girders of this place, trying to help their defense. Caught behind the line, it's Sanders. This guy runs with some attitude, discarding tacklers, and works his way to the 19. Beneath the shadow of Howard's Rock, Death Valley is rocking, trying to help the Tigers on third down. Fires to the tight end. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. The Trojans decide to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Hauls it in, looking for space. Looking everywhere for room to run, but really good coverage, and he'll step out of bounds. Clemson has their paws on it, and they'll send out the offense. So they put up some early points, and now to build on this 3-0 lead. Looking for a man, it's Clemson. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down, second down coming. So now it's second and long. Back to pass. Fires to the wideout. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. There he goes. And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Tiger.
Yeah, coming into the game, you look at the stats and you say top 10 offense in scoring, so they better be able to create what? Explosive plays. Another explosive plays. They've been doing it all year long. Those plays are backbreakers. Defenses just can't contain this offense.
And he did get that extra point through the slippery surface, no problem. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Fellas, rivalry game in the SEC. Of course, that's almost redundant in that league. But check this out. Tennessee endured a hostile crowd and the challenge that always comes with playing away from Rocky Top. And the Vols came away with a win. It wasn't a blowout, but it is a victory. Always interesting to see good SEC teams collide, and today was no different. The agony and ecstasy of college football, fellas.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that. It sounds as if they had a good one there. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. Going right to work up top. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line.
And really good job getting to the quarterback. That's priority number one, trying to get pressure on him. Get him to the ground is a bonus. They had 6 sacks in their last game. They got to keep building on that number if they want to keep stacking wins.
Entering play call, double mug. There are 6 categories. You have 12 options.
The roar of the crowd trying to fuel this defense to keep them pinned in their own end. Looking downfield, it's Mayava. Quickly out to the tight end. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. And the Trojans are in a mess here on 3rd and a mile. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. And he will be sacked at the 6-yard line.
And they've been waiting for something good to happen with respect to getting after the quarterback, right? They're outside of the top 100 in the country in sacks per game, but finally now you see they're generating this pass rush. 3 sacks on the game so far.
Suggestions. There are 6 categories.
The Trojans will bring the punt team onto the field. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. So from the shadow of his goalpost, he gets the punt away. Can they catch him? Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O.
Option is set to text. Middle slant.
They'll be able to get off one more play before quarter's end. Looking to throw on first down. Picked off to stop the threat. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back. We've reached the break. Clemson has the lead. And they were able to build that lead into double figures. Let's take a quick look at our early stats before we move on. Just about ready to get things started here in the second. We'll see if they continue to flex that muscle.
Double mug. There are 6 categories.
So they'll go back to work after changing into the field.
Spread.
To the air. It's Mayava. And he's going to lose yardage. He was looking everywhere for just a little grass and a little air, and none to be found. Off play action. And down he goes back over 3.
And the defense just gets their 4th sack of the day. Guess what? This offensive line, they gave up 4 last week, too. So you need some consistency up front. Make sure you protect that QB that can make those big plays for you.
Under fire. That internal clock just didn't move fast enough, and they get him for a safety. They'll set up for the free kick from their own 20.
Oh, and how about this defense? Understanding where they are in the field. They got a chance to put points on the board, and they do.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts that they will take the penalty.
Cash comeback.
Looking downfield on first down. Quickly to the tight end. They'll get him at the 45, but he got 10 on that one.
Well, I know the tight end did some good things after the catch, but got to give the quarterback credit, too, for the location of the throw. Because he put it out in front of his big man, he was able to make the catch and accelerate, creating some distance there between him and the defense.
Guys, let's chat a little bit about Clemson. We're at the halfway point of the season. They're sitting atop the rankings. How hard is it to maintain that focus as the season goes along?
It's really tough, and that's one thing this coaching staff's really been trying to focus on is just to take one opponent at a time, regardless of where they're ranked, regardless of where you're playing. You got everybody's attention. You're the #1 team in the country midway through the year, David, but there are tougher challenges ahead.
Well, and it's hard to get your players' attention because you start thinking you're good. We've got to get better every week, every practice, and sometimes that #1 ranking makes you not work as hard, gets you a little bit complacent, so that's the job of this coaching staff moving forward.
Thanks to grab.
And quarterback receiver on the same page. Nice job seeing the zone, understanding the drag route concept. Easy pitch, easy catch.
Gun. Option. Verticals.
The Tigers can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Gonna look downfield again. The quick out. It's a running room. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion.
It is so good for an offense early in the game to get in a rhythm and to start stringing first downs together. It makes the game really easy and puts that defense in a situation where they're starting to get tired. They want to sub. They want to get other guys in the field. Stringing first downs together like this makes it hard to defend.
When you reach this point in the season, these types of games, top 25 matchups, really determine whether you're going to be a contender.
Yeah, and really show what you're going to be the rest of the season.
And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers. They've got the lead, trying to put this one in a hammerlock here in Week 10. And the extra point is good. The lead is 19. They put together a 65-yard drive for the score. And it was capped off with the 8-yard run. And he's going to bring it out of the end zone. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. And guys, USC has the ball back and sending the offense onto the field. They just haven't been able to get anything going, and they better get started or it's going to get away from them, David.
Yeah, and these are the weeks that you really wish that you were playing a video game. And you could just reset the console, start over, Jesse, and make something better happen early.
They just look like they're sleepwalking in this first half, and it's not just one guy. They just haven't been playing collectively as a unit. And if I'm the head coach, I'm considering starting to give some other dudes some chances.
categories.
And the Trojans are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short.
Spread.
To throw, it's Mayava. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18. We're at the 2-minute timeout, and these guys really need to build a little momentum to cut into this lead before halftime. The Trojans will try to pin them back with the punt. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. Makes the catch, and now looking for just a little bit of daylight. And returner will be dragged down. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. That's caught. It's Adams. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2.
This defense is going to have to be careful. Not only do they have to worry about this guy running the football, but they've got to keep their eye on him when he runs routes, too. He is a versatile back.
Looking for room. It's Adams. And the defense stops him just short of the first down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks.
You have 15 options. Shakes is selected. Inside zone, RPO, inside zone.
And the Tigers are facing 3rd and inches. They'll try to run for it. Nice job to pick up the first down, and they'll spot it at the 42.
Well, this offense is sending a little bit of a message here. Of course, we know how much they've struggled on 3rd down all season long. They're just never able to seem to get into a rhythm. But after that last running play, moving the sticks, you just wonder what that does for their confidence.
And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down. The Tigers with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. After run, now throw. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
Well, the receiver was able to make the catch on the slant throw, and then he got north right away. He creased the defense with his speed, picking up extra yardage after catching the slant.
Now from inside the red zone. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
And he's going to take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Clemson!
And with that score, this thing is getting ugly. This offense has had their way, and not only have they had their way, now they finished the half like you're supposed to, scoring the football, building on their lead. This defense is going to have to go into half and find some answers.
Entering play call, coach suggestions, categories. You have 15 options, got it
and they had the extra point to finish the drive. They went 54 yards on that last touchdown drive. They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? He'll bring it out. It's Jordan. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Good news, I guess. A lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15.
Spread.
Back to throw. It's Mayava. Caught over the middle. It's Lyons. Still on his feet at the 45. And he was loose and not stopped until he gets to the 47-yard line.
Mid-blitz 0 is selected.
Timeout, USC.
Looking to throw on 1st down. And he's all bottled up, and now it's he's running free down the middle. Defense trying to take it back. Touchdown, Clemson. And they turn it into a defensive score.
You always hear coaches harping on their quarterbacks to keep 2 hands on the ball. That time he got hit, the ball came free, bounced right into the defender's hands, and he makes them pay, taking it back all the way for a score.
And they did tack on that extra point without any adventure. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break and check him out. Get that touchdown right before the half, build the momentum, and the last thing you need to do is mess it up by allowing a big kickoff return. He'll bring it out. It's Jordan. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. Final seconds of the first half. Let's see if they can pull off a little magic. Looking for room. It's Sanders. Pass to Stigton, still on his feet. Makes the stop at the 29-yard line, but not before he gets 15 on that play. They'll start this one from the 29 on first down. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Fellas, yeoman's work so far in Death Valley, and welcome into the halftime report. And it's been an absolute clinic in fundamental defensive football so far. A total standoff with both teams refusing to give an inch. And I know this new era of football is about chucking it all over the yard and just outscoring the other team. But this game is a throwback, and to be honest, it's refreshing. And with that, let's send it back to our guys high above Howard's Rock.
Thanks for that breakdown, Kevin.
You have 7 options, 5, 4, 2, return left to
and
select.
The Trojans will boot it away to start the second half. He'll start the return inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. Looking to throw, it's Klubnik. Just a short pass to the tight end. And that had all the makings of bug meat windshield, but how about the little corner? Taking on the tight end and keeping him from getting the first. The Tigers with a second and short to keep this drive moving. They'll send the back in motion. Second down, they'll go to the air. Fires to the big fella. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
Man, that's a great job executing the drag route. You just bring the big fella across the formation, wait for him to come open. Quarterback does a good job seeing him, finds him in the hole.
He's got it inside the 30. Touchdown, Tiger! And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
And what nice play design. You get your speedster, you put him in the slot, usually get a better matchup, and then what do? Fade him towards that sideline, run and go. Nice ball thrown way out wide. He just runs underneath it, and just too much speed. Couldn't catch him. Gets in the end zone for 6.
Looking for blockers. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. This Trojan offense is ready to go back to work. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. To the air on first down. That's reeled in. It's Strachan. Really needed a play like that to get out of their own end. They moved the chains. They marked it at the 29. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24. The Trojans trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. The give to the back. They get him stopped after a gain of 4 out to the 28.
It's a nice game, but good thing here is they just haven't been able to get the run game going on offense. They've been very one-dimensional. They're just not being physical enough at the point of attack.
Spread.
Tight end now in motion. Scanning the field, it's Mayaba. And he will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. And the Trojans will send out the punt unit. This will be the 5th kick of the night. Yet another punt on the way. Got to make sure that hamstring stays loose. He's been busy. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play.
There are 8 categories.
Clemson ready to dial up some ball plays. They've got it on offense.
Inside zone.
They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. Wants to go up top on first down. They're setting up the screen. Still running at the 40. Steered out of bounds at about the 36-yard line, a big pickup, and they are threatening.
Well, there are a lot of offenses out there that would probably be a little bit more conservative when you've got a lead like this in the third quarter. But when you've got the playmakers these guys have at the skill positions throwing the football, you should keep airing it out, and that's exactly what they're doing now.
Wants to throw on first down. Snagged in the middle. It's Williams. And he's brought down after a nice game.
A lot of smiles right now on this offense. They've got a big lead, and they're just having fun out there. They're still throwing the football. These receivers are still getting open. Pass protection is still great. This quarterback's thinking to himself, man, I'm going to be padding my stats here in the second half of this game because everything we're dialing up is working.
Working well behind the sticks on second down.
Well, this defense knew coming into this one, this offense would take shots. They know they have targets that can fly and push down the field vertically. Nice job of coverage there.
And those plays from a defensive perspective, man, they're just super annoying because now I'm in the worst spot ever. Third and manageable. Like, I don't know if you're passing, don't know if you're running. So nice job by this offense keeping this defense off balance and creating a third down opportunity that's in their favor.
And the Tigers are at the line looking to convert on third and short. Got it in the middle. It's Adams. They make the tackle, but he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's first and goal from the 7. On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense. Back to pass. It's Klubnik. Oh, man, what a missed opportunity. Big fella almost got to run with the ball. Instead, it falls incomplete and brings up second down.
Middle slant is selected.
Unleashes to the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers. Fit it in the window for the score. The old saying is pick your poison. Both of them are lethal when you they block it. He's got it, and he can go with it. He's at the 50. At the 30. The 10. He takes it all the way back for the defensive two-point conversion.
A great job forcing the fumble. But here's the thing. I'm okay with plays. If I make you earn it and don't give up those big plays and make you not get a penalty, not put the ball on the turf, I think that's what good defense is about. Great job by the defense, rolling that gun, forcing the turnover.
This drive will start from the 19-yard line. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12.
Quarterbacks don't have high completion percentages from their backs. It's been really hard for this QB to get in any kind of rhythm. We've got to change something up here. We've got to do something different because right now it's just a sack party.
The Trojans now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Second down, he'll throw it. And he feels the heat coming, and it burns him up. Another sack.
When you talk about outstanding pass rushers, you're always talking about dynamic guys, and he's been that each and every week for this defense. Speed, he's got power. You just simply can't block him, and that last play is his 10th sack of the season.
He cannot get there. He'll be fourth down. And the Trojans will punt this one away. We've seen a lot of the punt team 6 times tonight. And the punt team able to swing him to the ground. Clemson has their paws on it, and they'll send out the offense. They'll open this drive from their own 42-yard line. Fires to the right. And he dropped it. Just didn't put the thing all the way in.
We know this guy's a weapon, not just taking handoffs, but he can catch the ball too. That play, not so much. Got to do a better job reeling it in.
Going deep. Makes the grab inside the 30. And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers.
Each and every week, I think this coaching staff does such a good job of scheming ways to get this guy the football in the passing game. Defenses can't cover it. With that last catch, this now his 10th receiving touchdown on the season.
We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Hey, guys, just wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the SEC. Boise State is trailing right now, but I'm old enough to remember the '07 season where this program ran the Statue of Liberty play to win the Fiesta Bowl. If that group can find a way, there's hope for this team. They're trailing by 11 to Auburn.
Spread.
Implications galore inside the SEC, and we'll circle back if anything big should happen.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Off the bootleg, looking to fire. And he will be sacked at the 6-yard line. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. The Trojans line up to punt it away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. He just wanted to get it out of there from his end zone. Makes the tackle really strong, disciplined job, and now we have 1 period to play. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. As we enter the 4th quarter, let's see if anything memorable can come from this one.
Shuffle. Inside zone split.
They'll go back to work with a 1st down in the final period. Motion from the back. Wants to throw. It's Klubnik. Whoa, does he turn that loose down the middle. Into double coverage, and they made him pay. It's intercepted. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Opening snap of this drive comes from the 31-yard line. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Takes a hit as he fires. Receiver wasn't ready for the throw, incomplete. You want to talk about controlling a game? This Clemson defense hasn't even allowed 150 yards.
That's insane. I mean, that is video game type numbers. That's crazy. You can't find that kind of numbers anywhere. This day and age, so much offensive firepower and speed all over.
Oh, he's got some space. Just keep moving this thing forward. He's out of bounds. He'll mark him down at the 37-yard line.
Man, it's nice having a QB that is going to hang in there. You can tell, hanging in there. He knows he's going to get hit, right? If I'm going to get hit, I might as well make a completion. Great job hanging in there, throwing the football on target and getting the completion.
Out of the shotgun on 3rd down. And the defense, they've got him at the 27. And the Trojans send out the punt unit. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. And he'll work his way on the return out to the 35-yard line before he stops. Clemson ready to dial up some ball plays. They've got it on offense. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one good way, David, to help your quarterback turn.
And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Once that ball was loose, offense didn't have a chance. Defenders everywhere. It's a turnover. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. A shot toward the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Trojans.
I think it's a good sign for coaches to see that their team is still fighting. And they're getting blown out in this game. Nothing has gone their offense's way. They've been outmatched. But here in the 4th quarter, you like to see guys competing. You like to see guys still trying to fight. As a coach, you want to know, next time you take the field, which guys you can depend on and what you can build off of.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. Grabbed over the middle. It's Moore. And he surges up to the 36-yard line, and they'll move the chain. They came out humming on this drive, and now it's 1st down from the 36.
Short cross.
Looking to pass. It's Klubnik. Fires to the big fella. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down.
We knew this quarterback could put up some monster numbers. He is putting on a clinic in this game. He now has over 400 yards passing.
Catch inside the 30 and still running. The sophomore making a big play and hauling in that pass.
And they've been fun to watch today, man. Like they're staying aggressive late in the game. They've built a cushion. They've built a lead. But you can just tell the confidence and the swagger they have. They've been able to do what they want today, take care of business. And this is an offense that I think is going to continue to grow.
Right down the middle. A strike downfield. He stopped just short of the goal line at the one. An explosive play has him set up.
And the yards just continue to stack up for this dude. We've already talked about it. He made over 300, over 400. Now he's over 450.
And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown.
With that last touchdown, they remain undefeated. And what can you say about this offense? One of the most explosive in the entire nation. And they're coming in, I think, every week with the mindset that we're just going to outscore everybody. We are okay going into a track meet, and that's really what we saw in this game today. But opponents just cannot keep pace with them and all of the athletes they have on the offensive side of the ball.
And the returner runs out of real estate as he goes down. And guys, USC has the ball back and sending the offense onto the field. First snap of this drive will come from inside the 15 at their own 14-yard line. Here comes the heat. And he is snowed under, sacked at the 7. The Trojans with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Caught in the backfield. It's Strachan. At the 20, he's got space. Out across the 30 and out of bounds at the 33. And that's what you're looking for when you're backed up in your own territory. Dropping back, it's Fox. And the rush will get to him at the 25.
Yeah, this defense just put the cherry on top of the sundae. They've been all over the place. They've done a great job. Their offense has built a huge lead. We're just counting down the minutes on the clock now.
Makes the catch. It's Lyons. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop it just a bit short. And the Trojans come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. He'll throw on 3rd down. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. The Trojans will call on their punt team. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. He's able to pick his way for just a bit, but he'll be stopped at the 18. Good job by the punt team. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. First play of the drive, wants to throw. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they have this game in hand right now. We'll see just how aggressive they want to be on offense. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Catch in the middle, it's Moore. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's first down. New set of downs after the completion.
Short cross.
Quarterback making adjustments.
Short cross.
Looking to throw on first down. Finds the tight end. And an absolutely fearless tackle. Giving up size. Still got him on the turf. Got some of the work done on first. Now let's see what they have on 2nd down. Catch in the middle. It's Moore. Brought down at the 47-yard line after the 15-yard pickup. So they're closing in on a solid top 25 win for the resume, in addition to holding off any thoughts of an upset.
Well, they were very anxious and eager, too, to make a statement to the entire country just how dominant they were. They have so much confidence in themselves, but they wanted to prove it to everybody else. They wanted to prove it to their opponent here today. They dominated in all 3 phases.
And now they put the college football world on notice. That was a nice win. You get these top 25 wins, they're big for your resume, big for your confidence, and everybody else starts to look at you a little bit more seriously.
Ball is free.
That is
is a...
And wait just a second. The official's going to take a second look at this one.
You have 18 options. Double in is selected.
So the officials take a closer look, and the replay booth will
Entering
overturn
play
the
call,
call.
empty base trio. There are 21 categories. You have 18 options. Formation. Middle slant.
Clemson ready to go back to work with another first down. Easy. Back to throw. It's Klubnik. Makes the grab. Got enough space. He kept him out of the end zone, but it'll be first and goal from the 1 yard line. And while this game is all but decided, the offense's job is to score. So they might try to score again. And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their total.
Entering play call.
And this always is the debate of where you fall. It's your job to stop me, or I should get concerned, because this offense obviously has had themselves a day, and apparently their day's not over. They're going to continue to keep scoring, and the defense better do something about it.
USC 9.
On the run from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Looking downfield on first down. Grabbed in the middle. It's Strogan.
Just get the feeling this defense is going to make it hard on them, right? They've got the lead, it's late, they're going to try to tackle everybody inbounds. Offense is going to have...
And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Bring in the heat. The pass falls incomplete, and there are 8 seconds left. And the Trojans will line up to punt it away. Let's see what he can do with it. They'll bring him down. The clock is at 0, and that is how this one will wrap up. Coming into this one, we wondered whether these guys were a little bit overrated, and certainly they did nothing to dispel that notion.
They were playing angry today, and I know talking to some of their players, David, coming into this game, they felt like they were being disrespected. A lot of people thought their opponent might get them today, so they took this opportunity to make a statement and make an example out of their opponent.
And those are fun moments in the locker room, aren't they, Jesse? Like, everybody's doubting us. Nobody thinks we can win. It's really easy to